right, collectors, thanks for joining me today, May 12th, which happens to be Mother's Day. I may have gotten a little confused yesterday because I'm in between Mexican Mother's Day and American Mother's Day. It's a long story. Anyways, I have to celebrate both or I get in trouble. So, so today is American Mother's Day. So go say, to all the mothers in your life, go say Happy Mother's Day. Take them out to dinner. It's their day. Make it special for them. So anyways, the other thing that I'd like to talk about today is a little house cleaning. Don't forget, in just gratitude and appreciation for allowing the channel to grow this large to 2,000 subscribers, I'm doing a pretty big giveaway. I'll leave a description up here somewhere. Or not a description, a link to the giveaway. Lots of stuff there, over $200 retail value. So go check out that video. The rules are in there. It's not a lot. It's very simple. And, that's just my appreciation to you guys for allowing me to grow this channel, or allowing us to get to this level with this channel. And just have fun. Just, like I always say, man, if you're not doing this hobby with a smile on your face, you're doing it wrong. So, last thing I'd like to talk about, one of the things about this channel, one of the core tenets of this channel is to have fun, right? Just to, talk about toys and, talk about new things coming out, maybe some rumors, maybe some insight. I don't make any money off of this, right? Whatever I get, I usually try to put back into the channel, maybe in contests or giveaways, or just having fun, or bringing you some stuff, right? So I'm not beholden to anybody, and any of these toy companies or I'm not beholden to anyone. So I just want you to know that whatever I say here on this channel is my opinion. But I'm very open to others' opinion as well, as long as we keep it respectful. We're humans. We can agree to disagree. That is the reason this country was founded, man. We can have different opinions, and we don't have to beat the hell out of each other. We can have those disagreements and still be cordial to each other. It's okay. You don't have to win every argument. It's okay if you don't. Or it's okay to come across new information and maybe change your point of mind or change your point of view, as I have done on various occasions on this channel, because several people have brought things to my attention and I've said, you know what, that makes sense. Absolutely. So, if anything, what I try to do on this channel is I try to give back in news. I try to give back in contests. And hopefully, I try to give back in some joy. Anyways, guys, let's get to the news. Let's start talking about some silliness that went on this week, or, the end of last week. It really rubbed some people the wrong way, including me. But I didn't let it get to me for very long. And this is what I'm talking about. This insanity with the exclusives. I mean, I'm telling you what. Target, Walmart, Hasbro. This is poorly, and when I say poorly, I mean asininely handled. So, I mean, I guess you were doing right for a little bit, but then you just went off the rails and you just screwed this one up pretty good. If you don't want us to have these things, just tell us, or don't sell them, or do. Ultimately, if I want it bad enough, I'll pick it up. But I'm just telling you guys, look. I think what we need to do a few times, I think what the industry needs to come to understand is, what I'm talking about is this carnage right here. I'm sorry I didn't put it up before, or if I did, I don't know. What I'm talking about is this carnage right here, this exclusive for Target. This thing sold out like immediately, right? Like it was just gone. It was up and then it was gone. And a lot of people got upset about it. 3 minutes, 5 minutes, I don't know how long it lasted, but it was quick. The same thing happened with that Warbird, right? Immediately went bananas. Everybody's on it, it's gone. I didn't care too much about the Warbird. That didn't bother me very much. Carnage did though, because I want this retro card. However, and this has always been the case for me, whenever, it's as if I get reminded of it every time I do this. Whenever I pay a premium for a particular figure that's in high demand, what ends up happening is that figure, I end up finding it a few months later in droves on the shelf. And then I feel like, insert prices right on here, knucklehead for having paid these outrageous prices. So if it's within your, I know some of you have to have it and you've probably already done it. I'm not judging you for it. But if it's within your ability to be patient, then don't go out and fall for these goofuses with bots out there that bought it, immediately bought it up, and then are going to turn a profit on us because we don't have bots. Don't fall for it, guys. I'm going to do the right thing on this one. I'm not going to panic about it. Ultimately, if I really, really want it, I've got enough toys that I can sell to go get it if it's that important to me. I did the right thing by being online within, I think I was online within 20 minutes of it, and then it was gone. So, if Hasbro don't want me to have it, or if the bots want to keep hold of it and tie up their money, let them sit on it and smolder on that doggone thing. Same thing goes for the Warbird. Let them smolder on that doggone thing. Hopefully they can, put it where the, sun don't shine. Ultimately, you know what? It's time for us to take kind of a stand on this thing, right? I love collecting, but to me, it's the anxiety is starting to go away. I've been collecting, like I said, for so many years, and I think the peak of it was during the turtle phase, which is weird. And now I'm not even bothered by it anymore. And you can see what's been happening with these turtles, can't you? You can see that they've started to clog up the shelves a little. Even the NECA Haulathon. That is what happens when the anxiety goes away. When people are not like tripping over each other to go get it. Anyways, don't go falling for this one, guys. Look, here's the silliness of it. So you see this listing right here for nearly $70, right? I took the user's name away because I don't know. Whatever. He's not the only one. You got this retro, beautifully packaged Carnage, one of the iconic figures, and they made it an exclusive. Hasbro, you suck for doing this. And Target, I don't blame you, Target, because you're the one taking advantage of this situation. So whatever. But Hasbro, you know better. And you didn't put any of these available on Pulse either. I didn't see them at all. So anyways, you've got this Carnage up here. But look at this. For only literally $2 or $3 more, look what you can get. A MAY12th version of Carnage, which is probably way better than that retro one if you're just looking for a figure. But again, and this is probably a spindlier, better figure than the other one. So, I don't know. To me, I'd spend a couple more dollars and just get the MAY12th at this point. It's becoming absolutely ridiculous. You get an import, higher quality, more articulated figure for literally the equal amount of money. Anyways, let's move on from this. It's just annoying and it's just silliness. Like I said, I don't judge anybody who's already picked it up or paid for it on one of these bot sites. I've done it myself and I've hated myself later for it. So almost like eating an entire chocolate cake and then being sick about it. Or you know what I have done? I've eaten an entire bag of Doritos and then felt horrible about it. Anyways, moving on. The DFW G.I. Joe show. I've already bought my Commanders tickets. That's right, 3 of them. This is the greatest thing. I told my youngest, hey, would you mind coming with me, to the show? Sometimes, if people put limits on things, maybe she can help me get a couple extra or whatever. Action figures. I was expecting her to say, fine, but just come and take me back home. Not only did my youngest say, yeah, I'll come with you. Yeah. Like it wasn't even a battle. Like she totally wanted to come, which is fantastic. And then my oldest heard about it. She's moved out of the house and she's gone. She says, Dad, you used to take me to conventions. I want to come. And I was like, what? Yeah, let's all go. And so that's outstanding to me. I don't know what I did to deserve, this much love and companionship from my kiddos, but the fact that they want to hang out with their old man doing some really, silliness and collecting and joy I'm it's beyond happy. Makes me incredibly happy. So we're going to go down there to DFW JoeCon. We're going to meet Bobby Valla. We're going to meet Larry Hama. Maybe we'll say hello to a couple of you guys out there. I'm going to have a ton of fun. So yeah, I'm loving it, loving it. So go get your tickets, I guess. I'll see you out there. All right, let's talk about some Joe news, right? There wasn't a lot out there, or G.I. Joe adjacent news. There wasn't very much out there. Now, the one thing that I did see pop up is this new company. They're not new. They've been around for a while. These Marauder Gun Runners. They do 1/18th scale and 1/12th scale weapons. Their weapons, now no shade on gridiron. I love gridiron weapons. But they do their weapons way cheaper than gridiron. I ordered some, and I will be doing a review and a comparison against gridiron. I want to see where they stand, right? You know, what do you get from Marauder? What do you get from gridiron? What is the pluses and minuses there? So I will be doing that, and I'm excited about it. Marauder just shipped me a bunch of them. So you guys know me. When I go in, I definitely get a good, you know, sprinkling of different accessories to see where we stand, right? So anyways, that's pretty cool. And this, I have almost broken down. I've resisted it as long as I could. But this Navy SEALs Commando Capitaine, yeah, that's a funny name. He's breaking me down. 5K Toys is breaking me down. This is an amazing looking figure. This Bruce Willis Navy SEAL. And you guys know mostly what movie that's from. But anyways, I'm excited about it. I've been holding off as I was like, I don't need it. I don't need it. I think I do. So anyways, I'm loving this. Now, I don't know why I didn't talk about this. Oh, I know why. Because that other one was... Anyways, this is a little bit out of order. But that's all we got to talk about G.I. Joe and G.I. Joe adjacent stuff. That's my bread and butter. That's what I really like. But at the same time, you know, there's other stuff out there. So moving on, Hasbro, in its infinite knowledge or infinite quests to make things absolutely horrendously hard for us to get, has announced that this new Venom will be a Walmart exclusive. Ah, the stupidity. Ah, the shenanigans. Let them commence. My heart's broken because the two biggest iconic enemies of Spider-Man will now be exclusives. It's just annoying. It's really annoying. Like I said, if I really want these figures, I've never gone without a figure that I've really wanted. I've been able to acquire it, and most of the times at a reasonable price. When I haven't acquired it at a reasonable price is when I've been impatient. And so I'm looking forward to this figure. And again, I'll be on there to order it. But if the bots beat me, you know, hey, bot guys, you can shove that right up, you know, the dark place. So I'm going to be all right with or without it. I'll find it somewhere or I'll trade for it. So guys, don't panic about this stuff. Just if you get it, you get it. If you don't, at some point you'll get it. So anyways, moving on from that, got this new Venom or Carnage from Venom Let There Be Carnage, the movie. There's a little bit of controversy with him because he's really tall, apparently 8.5 inches tall. That's pretty big for an action figure. I mean, that's up there for a 1/12 scale action figure. That's really big. I bet those tendrils that he has have a wire in them. I bet they're articulating. And I bet he comes at a really premium price. So just beware of that one. That one's going to be costly. But I am going to pick this up just because I want to see what it's about. And I really like Carnage. You know, I like the character, you know, as bad guys go. I want to see that character, and you know what, I've just been a fan of Spider-Man fighting that evil character. That's all I got to say about that. I like this character, so, and I like Venom, so I'll be picking those up if I can. I'm not going to get crazy about it. I bet we do get a chance to pick this one up. Moving on to some DC news and superpower news. They've got the Batman 89 3-pack, which is the Whirlybird. I don't know what that's doing, and I don't remember seeing a Whirlybird in Batman 89. But then you have the wing, the Batwing, also in 89 colors. It looks cool. I think it's going to be a 3-pack. Mark my words, it's going to be about $45 to $55 because you get 2 vehicles and a figure. It's going to be up there in price. So I don't know if I'm going to pick it up. That'll be a decision that I make when I get there and when I have it in hand. All right, moving on. You have this Target exclusive Sinestro Batman. It looks cool, not my cup of tea. I don't know this story arc, but it looks nice. I hope that soft goods, if not, you know how I feel about plastic capes. And if I love a figure enough and I really like it, I'm going to rip that plastic cape off and then kick it across the room into the fireplace, like I did with my Prowler plastic cape. Go check that out. I showed you guys how to make a custom cape for the Prowler in case you're interested. But anyways, yeah, looks like a good figure. You know, normal McFarlane Batman. Who's shocked now? Who's shocked now? All right, moving on. SH Figure Arts or Monster Arts is putting out this premium Shin Godzilla, and I bet it comes with a premium price tag. I'm staying away from SH Figure Arts for now. I really dig this figure, and I dig what it looks like. I dig Shin Godzilla, but right now, SH Figure Arts is putting out a lot of SH blank blank blank. So that's my experience. You know, your experience may vary. If you feel like you can roll the dice on these guys until they get their act together with quality control, it's too much money to be, you know, dinking around with. I'm not going to play around with them. I'll stick to MAY12th or some of the other guys, but you know, they still got their act together. Figure Arts has been nothing but letdowns lately. So anyways, moving away from that, NECA came out with their Krampus figure. Here's a shot of him. I believe he's going to come down to $100 retail. He's going to be about 10 inches tall, which is, you know, pretty big for Krampus. And then you also got this Jack-in-the-Box guy, and he's going to be 10 inches wide, and I think $60. So anyways, there you go. Some more horror offerings from NECA. I think it was from the Krampus movie. So I don't know if I'm going to pick these up. I don't like having cucuys in my house. Well, not too many. I mean, you've got these cucuys and stuff, but anyways, I don't know. This was just a little too, I don't know. You guys may like it, so that's why I bring it to you. What else do we have? Getting close to the end here because there wasn't a lot of news. I mean, like I said earlier, I guess in my toy hunt, you know, we're hitting a lull, which is okay. Sometimes it's all right to hit a lull. You know, your wallet needs a little break, needs to breathe a little bit. Maybe when we hit these lulls, it's time to, you know, push some of this old stuff out, as I've been doing. I've been pushing and trading stuff out and giving stuff out, as you see in the contest, to you guys, because it's time sometimes to declutter. It's all right to get some of that stuff out of here. Usually, hopefully, by trading or making money. Or one of my favorites is giving back to the community. I don't, you know what? I'm going to digress here for a little bit, but whenever Christmas rolls around, it always brings me more joy giving out stuff and seeing the reaction from people than actually buying stuff for myself. You know, I can buy stuff for myself anytime. But having other people have a happy reaction to stuff that you give out, you should try that one day. Even if it's just to see what it feels like. Just try that, you know, give back a little bit and see how that reaction by giving something. Anyways, that reaction is priceless to me. Moving on. Emperor Palpatine, some Star Wars news. Emperor Palpatine, $45, spring 2025. Why'd they tell us so early? It's like a year away for Palpy over here. Okay. I never got the first one. This one has soft goods. Looks really great. I don't know if the first one had soft goods or not. I think it's the same doggone figure. But I don't know, I might pick this one up. This seems like a decent value. You get a throne and you get the figure and you get some lightning effects. This one does seem like a pretty good offering for the price point that it's giving. Now this one, this $70 Amazon exclusive Droid 3-pack, I don't know if it's worth $70. That's up to you to decide. But I like that they're including soft goods. I really detest those plastic capes and stuff. Any plastic stuff that traffic cones action figures into, you know, they can't move. That drives me bonkers, but you guys know that. So, you know, it's up to you. If you like this new deco, they're already going to give us the Super Droid, and I hope they make enough of those things. The Super Droid in a 1-pack. So, anyways, there you go. That was all the news as I learned it today. I hope you guys got some insight from that. You know, I'm looking forward to all of it. I'm looking forward to all especially to the Nemesis Enforcer that's coming out from G.I. Joe Classified. I've been wanting that thing. I was even going to do a custom one using Venom's wings, but now that they're just doing one, I might just wait. And it's close, so I might just wait for that one and just get that one. So, guys, let's move on to the weekly pickups. All right, here we go with the weekly pickups. And as always, we start out with the deals and trades. There wasn't very many trades this week. Actually, there were none. But what we did pick up was one heck of a deal. And here's what happened. I think I mentioned it in my toy hunt video that something happened with the skull, with the superpower stuff, with the bug ship and the skull ship. I really wanted those. So I've been wanting the skull ship, which I picked up from Superpowers, and I've been wanting the bug ship, which I picked up as well. Now, the way I got this guy for free. So I found both of these at GameStop. Well, free. I found both of them at GameStop. The interesting part was I had about 20 bucks worth of, I had completely forgotten. I had 20 bucks worth of, about 20 bucks worth of GameStop points or whatever that you collect over a period of time. So number one, I used that. Number two, I had my $5 discount that they give you at the beginning of every month for being a pro member. So I used that. And then on top of that, I used my military discount. So all that added up to this for free. And I just paid for this one. So, and I think this was like 19 bucks, $18.99 if you're a pro member. So, yeah, usually this guy's 30 or something like that. So, you know, that was a deal. I'm picking that up. I really wanted those. And I was, like I said, if you're patient enough, you've got enough, you know, in you to hold on. I've seen some people pick up the bug for way less too, though. But I don't, you know, to me, free is good enough. So I was going to pick it up. So as a child, sometimes I would spend some of my summers in Mexico because I would work for my grandfather's store. You know, I'd go over there and, you know, stock the shelves, or, you know, he had like a little convenience store, and I would just go in there, stock shelves, do stuff, whatever I did for three months or whatever. It was a joy for me because he would pay me for it, and I'd have some money for my clothes, and I have some money for, you know, spending money for when I went back to school, right? And this one I was younger, and I would have money for toys. So one of the things that I remember is going to the theater and watching this particular movie, and this movie had a great impact on me. I mean, I'm talking significant impact on me. I went and saw it. Me and my cousin went and saw it. Maybe when, like, I think I was 12 or 11 at the time. Yeah, we went by ourselves to go see this movie. Man, Mexico don't care. Mexico don't care. So we went out there, and this is the movie that I saw, and I didn't have it on Blu-ray, and I had to get it. Conan, the Barbarian Blu-ray with all the fancy stuff in it, and, you know, remastered Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer. I had to get it. I just love this movie. It's a lot of great memories. It had an impact on me as a kid. I think some of my work ethic might come from Conan. I don't know. You get work ethic where you get it. Get inspiration where you get it from. And so that's why I've always been a big fan of Conan. And I used to read those, you know, the Savage Sword of Conan, you know, the Conan comic books. To this day, I still have a standing subscription for Conan. Love Conan, love that whole genre. Well, not that whole genre. I just love the Conan genre. That's about the only fantasy type stuff that I really like, but because it had an impact on me as a kid. Anyways, moving on. What else did we pick up? These are no longer deals. These are just the things I picked up as a kid. I mean, picked up as a kid. What's wrong? I'm moving on from that. Picked up as I was out there on toy hunts, and I don't think I showed this to you guys, but I picked up this U-Wing. I really like it, the Micro Series one. Paid regular price for it, but I dig it. I really like it. I'm gonna crack it open, check it out. The other thing we picked up that I'm gonna open as well is I like this burst alien. I like all that little green translucency in them. I think it's gonna look great. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna open that up, mess around with it. I think it'd be a great monster too to have in, you know, a display or something. Maybe for Halloween or something. What I also found, things gonna fall out of my hands one day. What I also found out there was, boom, these two guys will be going, you know, out in my arcade room. This isn't my arcade room. This is just a small sampling of what I have. But these are going to go out there in my arcade room. I love both of these genres. So this is fun. This is fun. It was fun getting them. It was fun seeing them out there. So Streets of Rage and Altered Beast. And of course, you can't have the Bug and the Skull Ship without Brainiac and the Beetle. So pick these up, 10 bucks. Love it. Just fun pickups there. And then I had no idea this was out, and I didn't know if we would see it or not. But when I saw it, it looks, when you guys see it in person, it's going to look so intricate and so detailed. The only thing they could have done better with this is given it a wash. And if you give this thing a wash, it's going to explode in detail. And I'm talking about Concept Megatron Studio Series from the Bumblebee wave, from the Bumblebee movie. I mean, this guy looks amazing. I mean, wow, just an amazing looking figure. So I'm really excited about that. And finally, the last thing we picked up, like I said, this wasn't a huge haul at all. And this is probably going to be for trade. I know some people have been looking for it and they wanted it. I think it's cool. I don't know. Even if I end up keeping it, I think it's a great pickup. So, and that is this Bloody Predator right here. So, I dig it. I dig this guy. He looks fantastic. But again, I like the one that's regular, the regular version, more than this one. But hey, if this floats your boat, even without the blood, or even if I keep this particular one, the bloody version, I think it's still a great pickup. I like that whole movie. I know there's controversy around it, but I still liked it. Anyways, guys, I even picked up the physical copy. That's right. Me picking up physical copies? I would suggest everybody pick up physical copies. Don't go begging to them to use their servers. Anyways, I digress. Guys, thank you so much for allowing the channel to grow this big. Let's continue having some fun. I gotta go see a monkey movie in a minute. The Planet of the Apes or whatever. And then we're gonna go to a nice dinner with my wife, and yeah, we're gonna take out the mothers for a nice lunch. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for allowing this channel to grow as big as it has become. I'm very appreciative of everything that you've done. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're a new member, I don't do Patreon or that mess. But if you're new to the channel, if you find yourself coming back here watching some of those videos, what's the worst that can happen? You can get some free insight or laugh at me, or maybe laugh with me. So that's what, these toy tubers sometimes take themselves way too seriously. I mean, seriously, way too seriously. I mean, we're just having fun here, folks. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing. Thank you so much for letting us grow this channel. Let's continue to do that. Remember, when you're collecting, hopefully you have a smile on your face. And as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling these out.